Hello and welcome to my video. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my first 3 months on Udemy and of course, how much I earned. About Udemy. So Udemy is an online learning platform that offers a wide range of courses. The courses are available on demand, which means students can learn at their own pace and on their own schedule. So from the instructor part, anyone can upload courses on this platform. And according to the Udemy site, there are 213,000 courses on this platform on the day I record this video. And this number, remember, will always be increasing every day, every month, every hour, just like the number of videos and channels on YouTube, because people are always uploading courses on Udemy. So you can monetize your courses on Udemy as long as you set a price. Udemy has this instructor promotion or Udemy deals program. So if you're an instructor and if you sign up for the Udemy deals program, this means that Udemy will help you do the marketing to sell your course. But there is a trade-off. So if you have to sign up for this deals program, in exchange for the marketing that Udemy will help you do, they will also be discounting your price. So in other words, right, you lose the control over how much you sell the course at. So Udemy can sell it at a variation of prices, typically lesser than US $20. But the upside is if you're not doing any marketing, okay, they will be the one helping you with selling the course. So how much do I get from each sale? So for sales occurring through the instructor promotion, this means that someone purchased through your promotion link or code, then you'll get 97% of the revenue share. If the sale occurs through Udemy's promotion, okay, whether it's through their affiliates, their ads, or just their website, it will be a 37% revenue share. So in short, basically not through your promotion link, not through your code, it will be 37% revenue share. Okay, and take note, right, this is 97 or 37% after deducting all the fees. So it is not 97% or 37% of the purchase price. It is 97% or 37% after deducting the taxes and platform fees. So let me explain in detail using this example here. So the person pays $19.45 for this course. And there's a tax of $2.46 and another fees of 58 cents. So after deducting all these fees, okay, it will be $16.41. So because this sales is from Udemy's promotion, I get 37% of $16.41, which gives me $6.07. Okay, of course, I am also subjected to the 30% withholding tax because this sales is from the US. Okay, so I will only be getting $4.24 from the sale of this course. Okay, so for individual sales, right, Udemy doesn't break down the withholding tax. They only do it once at the dashboard for each month. Next, let's take a look at the variation in my revenue from each course. So this is a snapshot of my April's earnings. So this is a good sample. Each month, okay, the variation in revenue is roughly the same. You'll notice that Udemy practice purchasing power pricing. So in other words, right, in countries that are more developed, they are generally charged more. For developing countries, they usually charge the clients less per course. Alright, so if you take a look, the highest that I've earned from each course is $7.16. So this is before the 30% withholding tax as the sale was made in the US. So after the 30% withholding tax, I will earn $5.01, okay, which is roughly 2 days of my daughter's pocket money. So I'm grateful. Okay, on the lower spectrum, the lowest that I earn per course is $1.66. So this sale was made in India. Okay, so you generally in developing countries, the courses are sold at a lower cost. Okay, but because the course sale was made in India, I'm not subjected to the withholding taxes, so I get the full $1.66. Another thing to note for this table here is purchase price, or the price paid is in the currency of whichever they buy it from, wherever they buy it from. So if you buy it from the US, it will be US dollars. If you buy it from Australia, it will be in Australian dollars, and so on. But the revenue will always be written in US dollars. There is also another means of earning money from Udemy, that is through Udemy Business. So this is basically a subscription model where Udemy pays you a cut based on the revenue from their Udemy Business, and how much cut you get basically depends on the duration of your video watched. Okay. However, they do select courses to be included in their collection for Udemy for business. So generally it is, I believe, based on the number of students you have, or which gives social proof, and also on the reviews. Okay, so for now, most of my courses have very little students, so none of them are in Udemy for business, so I do not earn anything here. Next, I want to share with you how I make my courses. So initially, I focused on a single niche on Udemy, which was a topic I was really familiar with. So in January and February, I focused solely on one niche, and I created 7 courses on this. So for instance, so I did not create a course on guitar, but let me give you an example of how I created 7 courses. So for example, if the topic that I want to create is guitar, so I'll do things like guitar for beginners, intermediate guitar, guitar for gospel music, guitar for kids, guitar chords, and so on. Okay, so when I created so many courses on one single niche, I realized that, right, the revenue earned, increased initially. But as I increase the number of courses, right, later on I realized that the revenue gets spread over the courses. So there is some sort of diminishing returns, or there is some sort of plateauing of the amount earned, when I created more courses in a single niche. So this makes me feel that the more courses you created, right, there will reach a point where it will not increase your revenue if you just focus on a single niche. But do note, perhaps it could be the niche that I've selected that has a smaller pool of clients or customers. So that is why I face this blockage. Okay, so perhaps it could be depending on the niche, but I'm not sure. But this was what I felt. So when I increased the number of courses beyond a certain point, it did not increase my revenue. So then after that, I decided to move on to different niches. So how do I move on to different niches? How do I find the different niches? Basically, I use the tools provided on Udemy to find topics. So usually I start off by typing a topic. Okay, then under here, they're suggested there are more topics. So I just go on the rabbit hole of clicking on that topic and looking at what are the other topics and then selecting them. So by March, I basically have 4 different niches and I see the revenue climbing. I also made a total of 11 courses by March. Next, let me share with you how long I spent on each course. So basically, I spent around 4 to 6 days on each course and I work almost full time. So roughly around from 7:30 a.m. all the way to 5:30 p.m. when my kids are home. So the course are maybe around 4 to 8 hours long, depending on the topic. I provide downloads and so on, quite a number of course resources. So I also have a workflow that I've created for my course creation because I felt that this is probably something that I will be doing long term. So having a workflow helps me in my productivity. So comment below if you're interested in my workflow. So now I'm going to review how much I earned, and I know you're very interested in it. So I'll be reviewing how much I earned in first 3 months. So drum roll, here it is. So this is my revenue. So as of March, I have a total of 11 courses, and the total earnings up till March is $153.54, which is an average of $13.95 earned per course for the 3 months. So I did not get rich from Udemy. The money is probably enough to cover my daughter's pocket money in school, and that's about it. Was the effort worth it? I would say that the process of creating so many courses as well as recording them actually improved my speaking skills as well as my preparation of slides skills. In terms of how much I earn versus my effort, I think I earn less than minimum wage for now, but I do think that it is passive, so money should be streaming in even if I stop making courses. But I do not know whether it will stream in an increasing rate or decreasing rate with time. In fact, for this month as well as for the next month, I'm not going to upload any courses, and I want to see what happens to the revenue. So I will update you more on that maybe next month. Making a full-time income on Udemy. So based on my math and on my March earnings, which is my best up till now, I earned $83 for 11 courses in March. Or this works out to be $7.54 on an average per course in that month. So if we use this as a basis for calculation, then if I want to earn $3,000 per month, this means that I'll need 398 courses. So currently, I take an average of 5 full days to create a course full-time. But let's take a look at 398 courses and 5 full days per course. That would mean 1,990 days, or close to 5.5 years, before I finally make $3,000 per month. And that is provided that I don't take any breaks in between and work weekends, public holidays, and the rate per course remains at $7.54. So it is a strong indication to me that if I'm doing what I am doing now, it's not really going to be worth the effort, or it is not really going to help me make a full-time income. So I'm actually going to come up with goals for the rest of the year, and stay tuned to the next video to find out what's my plan for Udemy.